Hello everyone, Mathrol here. Welcome to the OSRS weekly update, and it is finally here. Yes, indeed, it is finally here. The Legends 3 Shattered Relics launch is here. Do check it out. You need to have an active membership, but you will have access to any of the worlds marked in green if you're a member. You can do this as much as you want till March 2nd, 2022, too. But the worlds are as follows. For US East, we have 401, 402, 403, 404, 578, and 581. US West is 409, 410, 411, 540. EU is 405, 406, 458, 459, and 460. UK is 407, 408, and 558. And Australia has 4 actually, which they have 412, 568, 569, and 570. So those who aren't quite familiar with leagues, how this works is everybody has their starting area, and you get so many league points, and then you're able to get unlock new areas, new different types of relics, expand upon your relics, etc., etc. However, this year it looks like it's a little bit of a twist to it. So we'll explain here shortly. So you'll start in a new Iron player near. You'll start as a new Iron player near the town of Catherby, which means you cannot trade with other players or use a grand exchange. You'll have normal items from Tutorial Island in your backpack and bank. All skills except defense, fishing, thieving, plus the combat skills of your choice will be locked. So you have to start out combat skill of your choice, thieving, fishing, and defense. Additional skills, boss quest bundles can be purchased with Sage's Renown, which is the thing that's kind of different, which can be earned by completing tasks. So you may still perform skilling activities within the range of your locked skills, but you won't receive any experience. For example, you can still cut normal trees and receive the logs without unlocking wood cutting, but you cannot progress to oaks until you unlock the skill more. XP rates will be accelerated by 5 times the usual rate. This is for leagues. For this league, clue scrolls will stack in clue scroll boxes. Any death will respawn you at the starting point in Catherby. So as you can see, here's an example of the tasks. For example, this one right here says open the league's menu. You get 5 league points and 1 Sage Renown. So, achieve your first level 10, achieve your first level 20. There's a whole bunch of stuff like that. A lot of easy ones. And then we have the Sage Renown unlocks. So unlike league points, Sage Renown disappears once you spend it. So choose your unlocks wisely. So you'll be unlocking different things to make sure, it's something you actually need. Now, I'm very curious about this. Bosses can also be unlocked with Sage's Renown, so you must meet all the normal prerequisites for a particular boss before you can face them, even after they're unlocked. And to top it off, you can also do the same with the quest bundle. So instead of having to worry about quests, if you have, like right here, Camelot, this is 6 next to it, which is the Holy Grail. You can actually spend 6 points and get the entire quest completed without having to do it yourself. Important to kind of keep that to remember. But you can also do like this right here and complete the entire section. So it's one of those things where is it worth it? Fragments and set effects. So the fragments, they have set effects, they have the regular effects. And it doesn't really list in here what those set effects would really be. But they are of the same school type deal. So it's probably like Unholy Ranger and Unholy Warrior. That is a set effect right there. well, maybe more. It might take more than just those two to get that. So the different fragments, they have different levels. As you can see here from the arcane conduit, you can level it up as you use it or as you unlock more to it. I'm not entirely sure yet, but also using set effects, using fragments from the same family will activate their set effect, which is a special a super specialized buff. So something to kind of keep in mind when you first get into it, you do get to pick your class. You either have the Masterful Wizard, Focus Ranger, or the Unwavering Warrior. So do keep in mind they all have a different effect. Unwavering Warrior, you start with the free Steel Scimitar, and the Unholy Warrior Fragment, which your melee attack accuracy gives a boost when your prayer points are 0. So at level 1 it's 12%, 2 20%, 3 30%. Focus Ranger, you get an oak longbow and some iron arrows. You'll also receive the bottomless quiver when choosing range as your starting combat skill. So with this, ranged ammunition and weapon charges have to be have a chance to be saved, with the exception of Chinchampas, which do not get replaced. However, this goes from level 1 at 40%, level 2 at 60%, level 3 at 90%. And Masterful Wizard, which is magic, obviously. So this gives you a staff, some runes, and the conduit, which, much like range, you get a chance to save your runes instead. This goes from 40%, 60%, all the way up to 90%. Whew. That is quite a bit. So, how do you find fragments? And here's the thing. Well, every fragment in the league can be discovered while partaking in regular activities as passive ordinary gameplay. Want a fire-making fragment? Light some fires. Hunter, catch some civets. So every time you do a skill, you have a chance to find another fragment. There is waystones. These waystones work a lot like RS3's lodestones. This is how you will actually be able to teleport around. But once activated, you can travel between the waystones as many times as you want. No cooldowns. And there is a list of all locations. We have Lumbridge, Falador, Varrock, Alcarid, Catherby, Ardone, Brimhaven, Relica, Farrock's Enclave, Canifis, Profundus, Corrind, and then that's it. High scores and league points. So the league first will be back, but also the most impressive feats, including obtaining a pet, achieving level 99, completing an elite achievement diary, maxing a fragment, obtaining all fragments, unlocking all skills, unlocking all bosses, reaching tiers 5, 6, and 7, 3 separate firsts, reaching 5, 6, 7 without unlocking hit points, 3 separate firsts, and completing each tier of the combat achievements, 6 separate firsts, easy, medium, hard, elite, master, and grandmaster. Then we have the rewards, which is the Shattered Relic Hunter outfit. Doesn't really have any major uses. It is a cosmetic one, like these kind of events usually are. So it does look pretty cool though. You know, it starts out pretty basic, but then gets pretty awesome as time goes on. There's also a Shattered Relics home teleport animation, which is pretty interesting. There's a League's banner. There is a weapon variety pack. So, show the bosses who's boss in the Shattered Relics weapon variety pack, including some cosmetic recolors for all kinds of play styles. So keep that in mind. I actually really like that crossbow effect. And of course the different types of god books, the mystic robes, the cannon. That actually looks really sick. And the Void and Elite Void and Elite Void ornament kit. So do check this out, guys. There's pets, there's seasonal cosmetics, there's a whole bunch of stuff. And if you're high enough, you get to go to the League's veteran world. There's also the League trophies. So do check this out. It is a big event. This is between two worlds also. This is the epic trailer for the League's 3 Shattered Relics. So do check that out as well. You can actually watch the full music score listing by looking up between two worlds. That is going to be the Tall Richards featuring Celia. And then we have some other changes though. So, before they walk us through it, so every day they have been banning bots like crazy in old school. They do understand that some do slip through the anti-cheat system, and the team is committed to tackling that. So they have a plan to keep advancing, but unfortunately due to the low entry requirements for last man standing, new bots continually return to cheat after other accounts they use have been banned. So to help resolve this and improve the player experience, they've added additional requirements to competitive and high stakes modes. Players will now need a skill level of 750 and at least 30 quest points to participate in these modes. They understand some people might get frustrated and upset about this, but they want us to understand that this is to help combat against bots. The Edgeville General Store now stocks a knife in case players leaving Edgeville need to slash any spider webs. And Monster Exam is now re-enabled on Next. Learn more in the latest Next post. Dying at the same moment as killing Tizkal Zuk now correctly subtracts 1 KC from a task. And PvP World Rota has moved to Period A, 539 US PvP, 548 Germany High Risk PvP, 577 US Free-to-Play PvP, 559 US, well not US, but 559 UK LMS Competitive. World 390 AUS LMS Competitive has been activated with this Rota. And that is actually it for this week, guys. I say actually it, not very lightly, because we got Leagues 3. So check it out. But otherwise, that'll be it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later, guys.